G'day everyone, it's your girl Sammy D. Welcome again into World of Warcraft, the War Within. We're doing something a little bit different tonight. We are back in the land of the secret Felcycle mount, as you can see in the background there. We've already completed the first 6 parts. As you can see, we got 6 orbs. And now we're going to move on to the 7th. We're getting there, guys. I know it's taken a while. It's probably going to take a little while longer. I'm expecting this part to take quite some time. To be honest, I was hoping to be on it a bit earlier tonight, because this is going to be a bit of a process. Okay, so we're at the number 7 orb. That's one we're going for here now. And for this, we need to go to Azuna, which is, of course, Broken Isles, Dalaran. And there's a bit of a process that we've got to do. We've got to run a dungeon. There's a few things we've got to do inside that dungeon, and then we've got to finish it by trying to solve a puzzle. Now, I'm not the best at puzzles. Not going to lie to you, I do have a puzzle helper. Sorry, not sorry. To get that finished. So, we are going to head off to Azuna in the Broken Isles. Dalaran. Again, I apologise, this will be a process tonight. Let's hope it doesn't take too long. Now in oh god. That was a bit much. Now in preparation for this, I did have to get a specific toy. Which I did get. What was it called? The toy box. Fledgling. Oh, hang on, no, it was a pet. Dumbass. Fledgling Warden Owl, which is this guy just here. And we will be using that at times during this. So, in the meantime, I've no real desire to have that torch on right now. It's kind of annoying. So where we are headed is not there. We're heading into Azuna, to the Isle of the Watchers. As you can see, the dungeon there, Vault of the Wardens. We're going to run that dungeon. Actually, one thing I should just double check. Okay, awesome. I did have a bit of a look at this dungeon in advance, just to get a bit of an idea as to what we're sort of looking at and things to look out for. Which proved actually pretty helpful, so we'll soon find out how helpful it was. Alrighty, so let us go to the Isle of the Watchers. Zoom out, because that's offensively close. Now, if you've been playing along at home, you would know that, of course, with the current expansion, Dalaran, spoiler alert, is no longer there, which is a bit of a bummer, really. Looks like we're going to have a direct hit by the look of it. Again, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did do a bit of scoping out before getting here. This doesn't look right. Dumbass. It is the first thing I do is fly into the wrong cave. Good job, dickhead. Bit further in, that's why. So providing we leave most of these guys alone, we should be okay. Now, this is the entry to the dungeon, which is cool, but there's a couple of things we need to do before we go into the dungeon. So, visit the Owl of the Watchers statues, clicking on one if you are able to interact with it. If you receive that, you cannot do that right now. Error text, check the next statue. Okay, so there's a series of coordinates that we have to go and have a look at, and once we get the buff of all 4, then we write to enter the dungeon, so we have to do that first. So the first watcher, waypoint, hashtag 630, again full credit to Wowhead for this, space 44.18, space 72.41, which is where the first one is. No, I don't know how far apart they are, hopefully they're relatively, oh shit, relatively close. Ooh, this looks like fun. Let's not make anything angry, pretty please. Okay, so here is the thing. Now what we have to do, okay, so we need to get our pet out, which will be, oh, don't you pay attention there. So let us summon our pet, because the pet's going to be a bit of a giveaway. No, it's not. No, I'm doing it on the mage because it's a bit easier to get about, as you know. Yeah, so what we have to have our pet out, and then I believe click on the statue, and hopefully, okay, so we've got a buff there. Oh, I thought they were coming to attack me then. La la la. Okay, so that's the first one. I believe we have this buff. So next one, waypoint. Hashtag 630. Space 40.54. Space 73.15. Oh yeah, I don't think they're too far away. Again, try not to draw aggro. I don't want to make this any more drawn out than it needs to be. Obviously I've already sort of said that I believe that it's probably going to be at least a little bit drawn out. Okay, so he's got the blue hue. We'll see if this one gives us something. Okay, so that one obviously did not work, so we need to move on to the next one. Waypoint. Hashtag 630. Space 40.52. Space 75.19. So they're all within proximity. They're not too far away, any of them. So, okay. Okay, so we can't interact with that one at all. Interesting. So I'll move on to the next one. Again, I have a whole series of them here. Waypoint. Hashtag 630. Space 37.10. Space 82.16. Oh god, let's move out of the way before we attract this guy. Now again, this work is before we've even entered the dungeon, so we still have to run the dungeon. Okay, so that's obviously just here. Try and do this before this guy turns up. Okay, so we can't click on that one. Fantastic. I'm going to go into the middle ocean just for a sec, just like at the next waypoint up. So we can hopefully avoid that Naga. Okay, next waypoint. Jeez, we're not much luck here, are we? Hashtag 630. Space 43.24. Space 85.30. Ah, flip and flop. Okay, where are you? Oh god. right here by the looks of it. Come on. Okay, so we've got our red one. Perfect. So I'm just going to move us out of the way just for a little second. In fact, I might even move us up and out. Just bullshit until we put in our next waypoint. I think that's one I just did. It's hard, there's like 8 of them that you can try. Waypoint, hashtag 630 space 50.45 space 91.67. What I'm actually going to do, because you know, intelligence, oh shit, when I'm not trying to break my desk, I'm actually going to make a little thing there to show that's one that I'm going to next, just so I don't accidentally go to one that we've already been to. So yeah, obviously these owl statues are all over the place. And again, full credit to Wowhead for all the coordinates and for all the information in regards to this. So we've got a blue, we've got a red. We can't do that one. Next one. Hashtag 630 space 47.48 space 84.74. Ooh. Oh, there. I lost sight of it for a little second there. Come on. That also looks like a blue one. Okay. Waypoint. Hashtag 630 space 45. Oops. .97 space 84.06. It's only 100 yards this way. Oh, it's down there. Gotcha. Oh, shit. That's why you launch yourself down the hill, dickhead. Okay, so we still haven't got purple or green. I'm just going to head back, because apparently he's forced statues just before the entrance to the Vault of the Wardens to track your buff status. Okay, so where are they talking about? Oh, they're talking about these? Rightio. Okay, well the problem now is I've just gone through the entire list and we've only ended up with 2 colours, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. Right. I think we lucked out at the first one. And so began the roundabout to try and figure out why I wasn't getting the buffs. As it turns out, the solution was very simple. When the owl wardens turned their respective colours, I wasn't standing there long enough to let the buff take effect. The key is to wait until the owl pet flew around me twice before moving away, which meant that we had the buff. In frustration, I stopped the live stream, but continued recording as a just in case I figured it out. Again, thank you, Wowhead. forgetting about this one out on the point. Is that a purple? God, please let it be our last one. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got it! Let's go! Oh shit. Oops, you don't jump in the water, dickhead. Alright, we got it. Let's move. We could be here all night now. Okay, now the giveaway is that white orb that appeared above its head. And you'll see it when we land here in a second. Now it's got this. Oh, it's all been complete. So let us enter the dungeon now. We'll just double check all these. Make sure all is well. We have a green one. We have a purple one. We have a red one. We have a blue one. We are good to go. Let's get in there. Okay. We have to do the entire dungeon. No, I'm not making this up. Entire dungeon right now.
I wonder what this pool will reveal about you, Jelanim.
I have committed no crime, Tirathon, whereas you and your associates have to answer for yours.
Crimes? Our crime was to sacrifice everything to save this world. We fought for Illidan. You imprisoned the world's villains here for all eternity. And then you imprisoned us.
We protect life, often at great risk. Too often, at great cost.
You dare speak of sacrifice to me? I gave of my flesh, my soul. My people shun me as a freak. And what was my reward?
You know, it's quite unfortunate.
Eternal torment
I'm
from my
hearing in my
sisters.
periphery.
I live to serve my
Stirring.
people, my goddess, expecting neither personal gain nor glory. Can you say the same? As you stand there intoxicated with the power of the Legion.
I will serve my people, the exiled and the reviled. I will slay you and all your kin, and when I'm done, I will... My power wasn't enough.
Nice chat, buddy.
Thank you for your help. Your intervention saved my life. If you intend to venture deeper, you will find far more terrifying things lurking in our vault.
Ew. Yeah, I'm trying to do this quickly. Well, besides the fact that I want to go to bed sometime tonight. I don't know how long old matey here has the buff on his head for. Okay, we just gotta wait for the elevator to come back up. Here it comes. Okay, so from here, look at all the owls. I
need to get closer.
How terribly disappointing.
Which now opens this one. Oh god, I nearly did it again. My god, what's wrong with me? I'm tired.
I'm out of range.
And again, I'm just trying to do this quickly. Although I think I just did these bosses just slightly out of order. Yes, I did, but that's okay. Hopefully it won't matter. Hopefully it will not matter. 11 o'clock at night, I'm still doing this shit. God. That is my own silly fault. Probably the biggest tip I can give you if you're doing this is to make sure when you're getting the buff that you just don't stand there and then leave straight away. The biggest tip I can give you is to stand there until the bird circles you, and then you're all good. Okay, so we have to head to the last boss. And then from there, we need to do a few things. Is it treasure? Ooh. I'll have to grab that on the way back out, I think. Okay, so from here we go down again. Again, we'll just wait for the elevator to come up. Don't be silly and die in here. Because if you die in here, you have to start again. Because you'll lose your buffs. So you still got his buff. I'm quite happy with that. Okay. This is a glowing sentry. And I discovered, if you come down here, you cannot target any of these. And you are powerless to do really anything. So you have to get a Loon's Light, which is off this glowing sentry here. And that becomes important later, I believe. So let's keep going. But these are non-targetable until you have this.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Now, how did I get across there last time? Oh, went round here, dickhead. Again, I made no secret. I did suss it out first to make sure that we were going to be all good.
I don't have a target.
And I'm assuming that is just in case you run out. I'm not sure how long this effect lasts for. But when I did it the other day, it seemed to last for the rest of the time that we're in the dungeon.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Okay, so we can't go down there. And I did try to go in there yesterday. Didn't quite happen that way. Not sure how you get there. I'm sure there is a secret. Don't know what it is. Okay, here we are into the final boss. We have to defeat the boss. And then our work begins. Shit. Stay with me, little birdie, please. Okay, come on.
How utterly predictable. I knew that you would come. I have what I was after, but I stayed just so that I could put an end to you once and for all. And now you fools have fallen into my trap. Let's see how you fare in the dark.
Okay. So now that the final boss is dead, we have to pick up this from the glowing sentry again. And we have to... I'm not interested in seeing this dialogue.
The traitor is defeated. Thank you. We owe you a great debt.
You're welcome. Okay, so with the...
I will make my way to the surface, but you should inform the other wardens of what you have accomplished today.
Okay, so with the boss
May
dead...
the night shroud you in shadow.
Fuck me,
and
serious?
the moon illuminate your foes.
So with the boss dead, we have to head back up to the top. Now again, we have to make sure that that bird keeps the orb. So far, so good. I'll tell you what, if I get all this way and then I have trouble with the puzzle, I'm not going to be entertained. Just saying. Or if I get all this way and then the little human wakes up and then I lose my buff, I'm going to be upset. Bit of a process. So we've got to wait for the lift. So all the way back to the start. Holy shit. So again, we wait for the elevator. Stay with me, little birdie. So then we go nearly all the way up. Of course not all the way up. That would be silly. There is our first boss, I believe. And just before... Back out these double doors. Go to the circle. The room on the right leading to Tarathian will now be open. Bring your Illune's Light orb in and our pet to the center of the room to spawn a sentry statue. Loot the sentry statue and we'll receive that in our inventory, which we do. Very good. So far, so good. Head back down to Glazer's boss room. Oh no. Okay, I had to get off the lift. So glazes, which is this one. When you enter his boss room, now I should state, do not enter the boss room. When you enter his boss room, right before the last set of double stairs, which is just down here, place the sentry statue in the center of the overlooking ledge between the staircases. Ooh. Interact with the place sentry statue to spawn a puzzle. Here we go. The sentry hums with arcane energies as indecipherable elfish runes dance faintly across the surface of its lens. There is one talon that glows faintly. Oh no. Please tell me I didn't just ruin something. What's going on? I'm not getting... Hello? Uh-oh. Have we done something wrong? So we're not getting the quest. Why is this not happening? Come on. If I've just mucked this up, I'm gonna get really upset. Oh no, I've spawned it in the right spot. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh, thank God. Okay. So I believe with the helper that I'm going to use, site functions as a solver for the Watcher statue puzzle within the Vault of the Warden's instance in World of Warcraft as part of the Felcycle secret. If you don't know what that is, check out. Enter your current Watcher grid, then click Next. Okay. What way does it face? Interacting with a lighter, in this case a statue, will affect the statue of the adjacent lights, turning them either on or off. The puzzle in front of us has a catch though. Clicking one of the statues also multiplies 4 other statues, but not necessarily the ones adjacent to the ones clicked. This ramps up the difficulty immensely by requiring that the player map out all 64 statues and what relationships they have. This can be incredibly time consuming, so we recommend that you use a tool to assist you. Which is precisely what I'm doing right now. Okay. Okay, so what way does it face? Okay. Okay. So I'm just trying to work out what I might actually do. Shit. Oh, it's one word. Seriously? Now if I reload, is this gonna have a problem? I think I'm gonna have to reload. God, I'm taking a chance here. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Oh my God. So now that I've done that, there we go. Okay, so how does this work? I'm so confused. Oh boy, okay. Oops. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well, that's not fucking helpful, is it? Okay, I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be the front. Okay, we'll come back this way. That one. That one. Directly behind that one is that one. And that one there. So we've got all 4 of these from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just making sure I've got it mapped out correctly. Misses that one, then that one. That one misses one. Oops. Then that one. Next one. First 2 misses 1. 1 Misses one. Oh god. Got none in this last row here. So then we just got these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh god. Recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. This one. Oh dear. Okay. One. Do. That one went down. And there was a third one that went down, I'm sure. Second row, that one's still there. That one is not. That, nah. That one's obviously down. There. 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 Still there. This one turned up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, what am I missing? Okay, so we got that one there. This is going to take a bit. That one there. That one there. One right behind it. Miss one, then there is one. Okay, so there's one at the back there. There's two. And the one at the front. Right. That one. Only three in this row, isn't there? So the two ends. The middle one. Yep. 2, 1. Okay, I think that's pretty good there. Oh my lord. Oh, okay, so we did something wrong on the very first thing. We did something wrong. Front. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Row 2. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 Two at the back. Oops. And 3 missing on the front. 3. Then 1. Okay. Hey. Click the one at the front. Okay. Oops. So now this one is gone. We have this one. No more until the back. Back 2. Then no more to the front. that one's gone. Have that one and that one. That one's still there, that one's still there. And that one's still there. Okay. Tell me to click this one. So essentially what this thing is doing is each time it changes, you have to update what the puzzle now looks like on here. Which ones are up, which ones are down. 3, 1, 2. So those 2 are still there. It's hard to tell. I keep having to check this one because the boss, that's where the boss landed, obviously. So those 2 are still there. 1, 2, 3. Well, why is that in this entire row here is blank? I'll just go over and just double check, which it is. And then we had this one pop up. These 2 blank. Okay, so now it's telling me to come over here. And get the front one. Which that has now gone. So now we're left with 1 on this row. Nothing on the next row. Still have these 2 here, no new ones. Shove that one up. We have a new one here. So we've got these 3 in a row. And then on this last row we have front 2 and the back one is now missing. Okay. So it's wanting me to click this one. Okay, so again, we're going to start from this side. Okay, so that one went. Now I only have that. This one has the 3 at the back still. That front one's gone. And then have 3 at the back here still. And those 2 front ones are gone. Nothing's still in this row. And still our friend in the middle. Okay. This has taken some time, as I thought it might. So once again, facing that way. 1, 2, 3. So this guy here we're clicking. Okay, so once again, start from here. That's the only one up in this row, good. We've got 4 up in a row in the second row with the front one missing. So the third one, I've got rid of that guy. The 2 left at the back. We have now had the second from the front pop up there. And we've also had the very front one here. Middle one and the back one all pop up. Okay, this very front one it wants me to click. Okay, so again, I'm just trying to keep continuity, just to make sure I don't make any mistakes. This back one's popped up here. We've still got our 4 in a row here. We have 3 in a row here. The 2 front ones there. Got our second from the front still there, but we've also had the rear one pop up. We've had that one disappear, we've had that one come up, one behind it, there's a gap, and then the one behind it. Okay. Tell you what, this is taking a little bit to get my head around. So this front one. And again, let's keep continuity. So from this side, we have the front one and the back one there, that's still the same. Got the 4 in the row, that's still the same. Okay, 3rd row. Front one's missing. That one's there now. That one's there now, that one's there now, that one's gone. Okay, this one's popped up, that one's popped up. Then we got a gap of 2 and the one at the back. And then we've got the one at the front. That one's gone. Okay. My god. They weren't kidding when they said this was a process. My lord. Okay, so then it wants me to click on this one. Yeah, this is certainly a bit of a mindfucker. Once again, we're there. We're still the 4 in the row there. It's these ones that keep changing. Clear at the front next to that one's gone down. That one's gone down. In fact, the first 2 have gone down. This one's popped up. There's a gap, then the one behind it has popped up. And then we have a front. The next one's popped up. That one, and then gap, and then the rear one. Okay. 3rd row. 2nd back, it wants me to click this one. Okay, so once you get in a bit of a rhythm, I mean, it's still time consuming, but that's the trick. Okay, all of these ones are up now. Now I'm also trying to make sure I don't accidentally click something. One, two, that one's gone down. That one's gone down. Okay. Okay, I think we're going alright. Shh. Don't say it too loud, Sam. The universe will hear you and mess you up. Oh wow, okay, that changed. So let us have a look. This one, we've only got the front one up now. This one, we've got the front one, the next one went down, the next one went down, that one, and then the back one went down. Next line, we've got 1, 2, 3, then that one, then the back. Highly recommend this, man. 1, 2, mind you, we'll see how long this takes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Second to the end. I want me to click this one. And again, for continuity, we're 40% of the way. So we are getting there. The front one's there. that front one's there. And then the second from the back needs to be there. The other one has popped up. Jeez, I nearly made a mistake there. Okay. Then the 3 at the front are gone. The 2 at the back are there now. And the 1 at the front. And that's the only one in that row. I think that's the sensible way to do it, is to just go by row and make sure you've got everything right. That one, and that one's there. Okay. Okay, so we're over this side again. Second from the back, it wants me to click. Tell you what, this is taking some concentration. 1, 2, 3. 2 at the back are clear. Do not fall off the edge, Sam. 1 at the front, gap of 2, and then 2 at the back. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Okay, 1 at the front, gap of 2, 2 at the rear. 1 at the front, gap, and then 1, 2 at the rear. Then we got 1 at the front, gap, 1, then gap, and then 1. Okay. Center front one, it wants me to click. Wow. Okay, so once again, continuity, let's make sure it's right. We've got 3 in the row, and then a 4th one's popped up there. 1 at the front, gap, then 2, and that back one's gone down, I think. Yes, it has. 3rd row is only the 2 rear ones. 4th row, front one, gap, then there's 1, and then 2 gaps. Last one, 1 at the front, gap, 1, 2, 3 in a row. Okay, wants us to go back over this way. Okay, we're just over halfway, we're 52%. Wants me to click this one. And once again, continuity. So all but the back one are up, which is what we already had. Got the 2 at the front, then a gap, then 1 and then a gap. Got 1 at the front back up, 2 and then 2 at the back. 1 at the front, gap, then there's 2 and then the last one's a gap. 1 at the front, 2 and then 2 at the back. Wowzers. This has certainly taken some doing. So it wants me to click this middle one. And once again, we'll do a reset. So now we have only 2 at the front here, 3 gaps at the back. The front one's gone from here. Gap, 1 and then gap. 1 at the front, gap of 3, then 1 at the back. This one here's at the front, then a gap, and then 2 and then a gap. This one's at the front, 1, 2, 3, and 1 at the back. 60%, okay. So it wants me to go to the back and get the second one. Okay, and I'm in. Okay, so that one's gone, that one's up, gap, and then another one's come up, and then a gap. Gap at the front, 3 in a row, and then the gap at the back. One at the front, 1, 2, 3, and then one at the back. One at the front, gap, 1, gap, gap. One at the front, and then that rear one's gone down now. 64% of the way, so they say. Alright, back over this side. The rear of the second row wants me to click. I think the key to this is just keep a cool head. And just methodically just take your time. Okay, so we got gap, 1, then all of the others are down. Next row, go to the front, 1, 2, and then 2 gaps. I'll just double check that, yep. One at the front, 2, and then 1's popped up, 2 at the back. 1, 2, 3 in a row, then 2 at the back. At the front, 1 at the back. 68%. Hang on a second. I was about to go the wrong way. This is time consuming. Whoever said that was absolutely correct. So then we got the 4 in the row on this row with the front one blank. Gap. No, 3 at the back. 2 gaps. 1 and then 2 gaps. 1 at the front, 1 at the back still. 72%. We are getting there, peeps. Just need to be a little bit patient. Just double check I'm on the right one. Two. And this chatting away is more for me than for you. I know how that sounds. But I need to make sure I don't make any mistakes. So if I make a mistake, we start again. 2, 3. That one went down, that one's up. One at the front, gap. That one, gap, gap. One at the front, one at the back. Okay, wants me to get this one at the back. We're at 76%. I hope we're doing this right. Oh my god, I hope we're doing this right. Alrighty. Got those 2 up still. We have 4 in a row here now with the front one blank. 2 at the front, a gap of 2, and then the rear one. 1 at the front, a gap of 1, 1, and then the 3 in a row. 1 at the front, taking the 1 at the back out. 80%. think these puzzle helpers are a bit of a must, really. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make sure to the back. Yep. One at the front, one at the back. One at the front gap. Then there's 2. And then that's the one we clicked. Final row. Front one went down, but the back one came up. Middle back. Who wants me to click? Okay, so that one went down. That one's up, down, up. Still got these 4 in a row. They're still sitting there. Got this guy at the front, and then no others. Got this guy at the front, and then a gap of 2, and then 1, and then a gap. Blank at the front. Second one's up, and then 2, and then 1 at the back. 88%. I need a drink. I just got lost there for a second. Thinking, oh no, don't muck it up now. So that row hasn't changed. This row has 2 and then 1. Third row, there's nothing. Fourth row, we got the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the back one clear. Clear at the front. Then 1, then 2, and then 1, so that one hasn't changed. $92%. Oh my god, I hope we are close here. And I hope I haven't been doing it wrong this whole time. Okay. 1 gap, 1, and then both off. Then this one we got front, got 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, and then the 1 at the back clear. Now this one only has the 1 at the back up. This one's got the 4 in the row, and then the back one clear. So this one has 3 in a row, and then a gap, and then the back one. Oh my god, 96%. Okay, what's happened here? I think there is a very strong chance I've made a mistake here. That one. No! I really feel something's gonna miss here. I really, really do. think something's gone amiss. Up, down, up. If I have to do this all again, I'm gonna be so very upset. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so upset. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2 at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is showing at 96% now. Wow, okay. Double click this grid. Double check this grid is accurate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 at the back. Then all of this final row up. Oh god. Okay, so this is what it's telling me. A1 in game. Okay, so this is hopefully for the solution. B1. C1, D1. This one. So I'm gonna guess this is gonna be different for each. Oh my god. I think we did it, babe. Yes, there's the chest. Yes, yes, yes. Holy shit. Click on the treasure. That completes the step, yes! Let's just make sure. I don't want to leave until I know. Yep. Oh my lord. I tell you what, this website is a must. Watch us solver. Okay, so you have to pay attention to which way the statues are facing on the puzzle. I got a bit confused to start with, but we got there in the end. We got our bit. Holy smokes, we got it done. Okay. So we've done our thing. We'll double check we've got our mirror, which we do. That is done. Let us head back and let us just confirm Because goodness knows, I don't want to be having to do this again. Oh my god. So once we got the buffs, it took over an hour. Man, what an absolute doozy that was. And that's supposed to be not even the worst one. It's meant to be pretty bad, but not the worst one. So let us head. Oh, that's right. I changed my flight style. So we'll head over to Duskwood, and then we'll fly the rest of the way after I change my flight style back to dragon riding. I could have sworn I had that on my bar somewhere actually, but apparently not.
Greetings.
Let's go Duskwood. It's not too far. Oh my god. It is now just before midnight. I'm going to be a tired little munchkin tomorrow. Oh my lord. If that orb isn't there, I'm gonna fucking cry, man. I was gonna skyride there, but Duskwood's not that far anyway. God, I hope it's there. God, I hope it's there. Oh my god. I'm gonna be really sad if it's not. I'm gonna be really sad if I have to do that again. I think we're good though. But just it goes to show that that website, and apparently there is an add-on you can get, which I did try download. But yeah, obviously it didn't. Either I didn't notice that it worked or whatever. But yeah. Anyway. Oh my god. So we're just about there. And then from there it's only a short flight over to Karazhan to go back into our little thingo. I want to say dungeon. It's not dungeon. Not even close. Alright, let's go. Don't know where I was heading. Okay, so I'll have to get my torch out. To be able to enter, please. God, please. Please. Let it have done what it is meant to. And please don't make me have to do that again. I think once I got the buffs it was okay. It was working out the buffs that was the hard bit there, and then of course the puzzle. But with that website helper, I don't think the puzzle was all that bad. It was just a matter of making sure that you didn't do anything silly or didn't try to rush it or anything in order to make sure that it was all good. Come on. Ah. Hold our breath as we turn the coin. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have our 7th orb. Oh my lordy lord. Okay. So we are a step closer to getting our mount. God, that's not helpful. Which is awesome. Oh my god. What a journey. look, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I know the start of the stream really didn't go well, and I was getting frustrated and annoyed, but to be able to work it out eventually, thank you, Wowhead. God, where would we be without those guys, man? They're legends. We certainly would not have got to where we were, so thank you so much, as always, for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye.